What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Mosaic Baseball Quick Pitch 5-box break number 10. Hope everybody is well this evening. I sent emails to all you guys. I hope everybody got them that we're going to start at 9:30 instead of 10. Tonight got so screwed up with listings. We weren't even supposed to do this as a break, so I hired an online assistant. I've been contemplating doing this for months, right? And, well, needless to say, she's not from this country, okay? She doesn't speak the best English. She's okay. And I was trying to teach her how to do listings on eBay. And I used Mosaic, an old Mosaic quick pitch as an example, and then gave her a list of other ones to do, but she obviously didn't understand me. And then I got super busy with my other job. At my other business, I had like 25 catering jobs this week. So I didn't pay attention to what she posted until like 2 days ago. And she posted, I didn't even have it. I had to run out and buy some. So, and everybody got super cheap teams. So hopefully we find something good in here. I mean, you know, nobody wants this right now. I would never run this right now. But hey, whatever. We were supposed to have a museum. I have cases of museum sitting here. So sad. So sad. I want to open some museum, you know? But this weekend, we'll get to it this weekend. So she did at least get the football one right. So that was good. But we were supposed to do 21 Chrome, museum, and football tonight. Instead, we're doing quick pitch. So I'm glad I looked at it, because if I didn't look at it, I wouldn't have even had the boxes. I was like, I was at work, at my other work the other day, and I happened to be flipping through, and I was like, wait a second. What is this? All right, so you guys get the benefits here. Everybody got super cheap teams because it's a super cheap product, but maybe we'll find something good. Who knows? So anyway, welcome to everyone, especially if you are new to the channel. Welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as we can, usually within a day or so. These should go out tomorrow. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. In fact, we got one coming up in the next couple of weeks. I started putting it together now. I started putting the boxes together for the free break. Yeah, there are some. Look, I like Mosaic. Mosaic's a good product, but just nobody's going to buy it right now. You know, and it's cheap too. I mean, it's not like, I mean, yeah, I probably lost $50 on the break, but whatever. I mean, it's not an expensive product at least, so that's a good thing. But I started putting the boxes together for the free break, just to give you kind of an update, so you know, what do I have so far? We got Tier 1, Clearly Authentic. I got an extra one of these, Mosaic Quick Pitch. I got another one of those Hit Parade triple play boxes. These are all for the free break. Those of you who've been around for a while, I've seen the free breaks before. They are fat. We usually do a couple grand worth of boxes. So if you want a chance to get into any of them, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're publicly subscribed so we can see your name. And your name will go on the random. In fact, your name will go on the random for this one coming up. I'm hoping sometime in like the next 2 weeks we'll probably do the random, and then 2 weeks after that we'll do the break. So probably like the first week of October we'll do the actual break. So if you want a chance to get into it, all you do is subscribe to the channel. You know. And then also there's the website. So I'm contemplating some things with the website. I think we're going to reset everything on there. So the few people who bought spots in there, I'm going to reach out to you and see what we're going to do. I'm going to put up all new stuff, and we will probably, what we'll do is we have that Clearly Authentic box. I'm going to random it for everybody who was in the Platinum break and the Pristine break for those sellouts. So somebody will win that box, just like we talked about. But Topps Chrome comes out next week. We got a ton of that coming in. We got a bunch of museum here. We got a lot of good stuff. So, and we got more stuff coming out. Prison Baseball comes out in a week, blah, blah, blah. There's some other stuff too. So I think we're going to reset the website with all like new stuff. So, for those of you, like I said, who have the few spots that sold, I'll reach out to you. We'll figure something out. I'll just refund you, or, we'll, roll you into another break or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, if you do, go and check out chefsportscards.com. Anyway, all right, let's go over the teams. So, Rich, you wanted those teams, right? The Diamondbacks and Cubs. I put you in for them. So, all right, teams. D-backs, Rich L. Braves, Evan S. Orioles, Wesley Y. Red Sox, Ryan M. Cubs, Rich L. White Sox, Rich L. Reds, Wesley Y. Guardians, Carl J. Rockies, Matt S. Royals, Rich L. Astros, Isaiah J. Angels, Matt G. Brewers, John T. Twins, Nolan N. Marlins, Daniel M. Mets, Wesley Y. Yankees, Chris L. Pirates, Mike G. Cardinals, Leon S. Padres, Wesley Y. Mariners, Joe G. Rays, Mike G. And Rangers, Mike G. Blue Jays, Ryan B. And Nationals, Wesley Y. All right, let's check them out. Check out the product I had no intention of breaking. I mean, I guess it really was my fault, I suppose. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. I don't think. When you talk to someone who kind of has a light grasp of the language and they yeah to death, that's kind of the situation I was in, and I should have paid more attention. But like I said, I was so busy with my other business, like I was like, oh, she's got this, no problem. So this is for all you guys who got super cheap teams, and hopefully some good hits out of here. This is you can thank my new assistant. I did try to explain to her what she did. She didn't understand that either. All right. Lucas Giolito. What is that one? I can't. Stairmaster. That's a weird one. And Reese Hoskins with the mini donuts. Yeah, the time was screwed up too. So that's why I reset the time, because without the third break, I was like, what am I going to do? Sit around for an hour? I might as well just get to it. There's a Kirilloff rookie with the mini donuts, or whatever we're calling them these days. It's been a while since we broke any of this. I can't remember. There's a stupid Ed Sheeran song in my head. It's been stuck in my head all night. Shogo Akiyama. Great name. So, what's everyone been up to this week? Anything good going on out there, boys? Got some color coming up. Here we go. Rookie debut, Jake Cronenworth, and there's a Kyle Lewis. Poiple, numbered 11 of 50 for the Mariners. Joe G. Disco, thank you. Disco, that's right. Disco Donuts. The old Disco Donuts. Ugh. I'm just glad, like I said, I'm glad I checked the listings. Obviously I should have checked them sooner, so I could have fixed them, but I'm lucky I checked them at all. A little too much faith. Mikel Franco for Baltimore. So what do we got? We get an auto in these boxes. I think there's like 2 silvers, maybe. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Meadows. Zach McKinstry, a rookie. Yeah, hopefully we find you a nice Kirilloff auto. Oh, here's our autograph. Damn. She could have hit it a little better, but we'll get to it. Flaherty. Mackenzie Gore introductions. And hey, look at that. For the Cubbies, Nico quick pitch auto. Is that numbered? No, not numbered. Little Nico auto for Rich. The hits keep rolling, Rich. Rich has been on a streak lately. Rich picked up the Cubs because he emailed me and asked because nobody bought them. So there you go, Nico. Brantley, Neidert, Rooker, and Pete Alonso. Senzatella. And Anthony Rendon. Numbered 28 of 85 on the Rendon. Yeah, the Cubs do, and they hardly ever sell, or they sell cheap. Who's got the Angels? Mike G on the $7 Angels. You find you a nice Shohei. That would be good. I was in a couple of museum breaks yesterday. Monte Harrison, rookie for Miami, and both times got great teams and actually got hit. So I was in a half caser and got the Angels in a random, which is, in a product like that is, beautiful. Didn't actually hit anything, but D.D. Gregorius Mosaic silver for the Phillies. There was a quad of Judge, Trout, Harper, and Mookie Betts, like to 99. So, and it went to random and I actually hit the random, which is shocking. So, not, nothing crazy, but not a bad card. I mean, it's to 99, so it was just a bunch of napkins in it, but still a very cool card. So then I was in another one last night and I got Kansas City. And again, you're like, oh, great, another good team in a random. Can't complain about that. And don't get a single wit. Ooh, is that gold back there? We like gold. I love gold. Not even a wit rookie, which I would have been happy with if I got that. But I get a case hit. There's a Mike Trout. And what do we got back here? For Detroit, Casey Mize, a rookie, number 10 of 10, Casey Mize for Detroit. Very nice. There's a little something. So I get Kansas City, right? And I'm like, oh, nice. Please, come on, give me something. And like I said, I mean, I do breaks. I'm pretty, low key about this type of stuff. But there's that Mike Trout red V tool, I guess. I don't know that. I don't remember that card. I get a case hit, right? And it's of Whit Merrifield. I'm just like, It was actually a really cool card. It was like the jumbo patch auto, but that's one you stick in the back of the box. Not that Whit's a bad player. He's not, but his stuff isn't worth anything. Griffey, Disco. So I mean, compared to I shouldn't complain. 2 decent teams, 2 decent hits. Probably got my money back on the quad. Definitely did not on the wit, but still a very cool card nonetheless. There's a Luke Voigt silver for the Yanks. So we'll see. I love museum. I do. And with it looking like Triple Threads is never coming out, we'll see. I think right now it's scheduled for November or something like that. Conforto Disco. Although I am happy to announce, if you guys haven't noticed, we do definitely have some releases coming out. Some good releases and quick. We got Immaculate Baseball coming out next week. Topps Chrome, which is the big one, of course. Realmuto Blue. Numbered 54 of 85 for the Phils. And Prism Baseball's coming out, I think, the week after that. So, the last few months have been pretty tough without having our usual summer releases that, which is still a shame that we haven't had them because, there's a lot of good low to mid-end summer releases that don't break the bank that are fun. The Allen and Ginters and Archives and that type of stuff. Nolan Ryan all-time greats. That are on the schedule to come out at some point. I just don't know when. So at least we got some stuff coming, which is good. Let's focus there. International Man of Mastery. That sounds kind of weird. Cespedes. And Joey Bart, a rookie at Disco for the Giants. All right. One of my boxes here. Slippery Mosaic cards will be all over the place. Stadium Club, yeah. Stadium Club is one of those two that's kind of seems to be in, kind of floating in the ether as far as a date. Stadium Club should have been out. That's another one. And there's a lot of them. I mean, I know everyone keeps bringing up Heritage High Number, but that Heritage High Number thing was just a mistake. Because Heritage High Number the last 2 years came out in like November and December, past two seasons. And if you see the the sell sheet from Topps, it even says on the sell sheet it doesn't come out till November. So somebody at Topps screwed up, put it on their website as being back in August, and then everyone freaked out. Oh my God, why aren't you, why aren't you releasing blah, blah, blah. Eduardo Rodriguez Disco. Oh, Chris, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I like Stadium Club too. I'm a big fan of Stadium Club myself. I love the pictures. They're so great. I don't know that Stadium Club Chrome is necessary. Like this kick of chroming everything the last few years, I get it's just a way for them to make money. But it's, the Allen and Ginter Chrome, the Stadium Club Chrome, the Chrome this, the Chrome that. Some products just don't need a Chrome, There's an Adley introductions for Baltimore, Disco, and Kyle Tucker for Houston. Number 26 of 50 for the Astros. Isaiah. There you go, buddy. Something for you. It's Kyle Tucker. The checklist for fire is always good. Did you found a hobby at Target? What Target did you find it at? I mean, I have hobbies coming from Topps, but they haven't posted hobbies on Target's website, and they only have blasters up there. And my other question for you is, how much was it? I'm just curious. I mean, I don't go out looking for that stuff, so I mean, I wouldn't really know anyway. Tanner Houck, rookie. Oh, online. Okay, they had hobbies online for Target for fire. Really? I only saw the blasters. I didn't realize. And how much was it? That's my other question. Braylon Marquez, Bubik, Mondesi. Why did they have to do that? Why did they put the auto sticking out? $79.99. Okay, that's decent. They must have just put it up. I swear I looked yesterday, but hey, whatever. Rookie debut Ian Anderson, and for Cleveland, Heath Hembry, quick pitch auto. Heath Hembry for my man Carl. Carl like that. Carl's a Cleveland fan. Yeah, you'll get it in like a month. Target's absurd with their shipping. They are the most ridiculous company I've ever seen in my life. They take forever to ship stuff. Like they ship cards like they pick a day in the month and go, okay, we're gonna ship all our cards on this day, and then if you buy one, it won't come for another 2 weeks. Aquino. And then when they ship, like I was getting some mega boxes from them, and you can only order 3 at a time, right? So, I mean, there are ways around it, but you can still only order 3 at a time. So if you put in 4 orders of 3, you'll get 4 different boxes. It's crazy. Kyle Hendricks for the Cubbies, numbered. I can't even see that. What is it? 66 of 85 on the Kyle Hendricks. Rich. It's so weird. And then not only do they ship all of them, like there isn't somebody at the place who goes, listen, this guy ordered 7 sets of 3 mega boxes. Can we just stick 21 of these in a box? Like, I get that they're rich and they don't need that. They don't need the money, but it seems like a complete waste of money. And then the way they target ships is an absolute crime. They will literally take a box 5 times bigger than what they need and just throw them in there. No padding, no nothing. Like Trevor Bauer locked in, and all-time greats Griffey. I got these Fanatics blasters that we're doing for the next break. They came in from Fanatic, each one individually wrapped in bubble wrap, put in a box that it fits. Like the stuff I've gotten from Target, it's like, Jesus, my God. Like they'll take a case that there'll be 20 of them in and stick 3 boxes in there. Sean Murphy disco. They need to they need to teach someone about shipping cards over there at old Target. Yeah, I have a case of fire coming from Tops. They're no good either. I don't even know if they're print them or what they're doing. Trey Mancini, silver Mosaic for Baltimore. Wesley. There you go, buddy. So we will have a couple fire breaks. I would hope next week, but who knows with Tops. They're ridiculous. Not only is Tops ridiculous with their shipping, what they charge for shipping is a crime. And it really should be, it really is a crime. Koji Arihara and Tanner Houck rookie for Boston. Numbered 18 of 85 on the Tanner Houck. Oh, speaking of which, the mega boxes from last weekend that I'm giving away, we're going to do tomorrow night for anybody who was in those breaks. I know a few of you were. So we're giving away a mega box, one for each break from last weekend, because the breaks sucked last weekend, the mega box breaks, and I'm that kind of guy. So they are arriving tomorrow. I will send an email out to everyone. I wanted to make sure that they were coming before I told, but they are on their way. So I'll do those randoms tomorrow night, probably at like 9 o'clock if you want to see it. And then, I mean, a lot of the people in those breaks are regulars, Mike Mussina. We'll see what everyone does for the weekend. And if whoever wins is in breaks, I'll just include it in with their breaks from the weekend, or I'll ship it out separately, one or the other. But we will do those giveaways tomorrow night. One for each break from last. One for the Saturday break. There's a Kalenic rookie. And one for the Sunday break. Josh Fleming, rookie silver for Tampa. Well, Nolan, it depends. I have a Topps Direct account, which is like a whole, a wholesale account. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Um, but my allocation is very small. I only get like one case of everything allocated. Just, um, I don't know. The whole allocation game is, I don't know. I just don't play it right, I guess. I mean, I only got my Topps Direct account about 18 months ago. Before that, I was just, but what I do is I have a few relationships with people who have Topps Direct accounts who get much larger allocations than I do, but they don't have enough people to sell it to, so I buy their allocation from them. Taylor Trammell rookie. So, like, there's a store here in Philadelphia that I won't say the name of, but they have been around for years and years and years, and they have a decent little group that buys from, but their allocation is really big. It's like they get like 10, 15 cases of everything. McClanahan and Fleming, and Brian Anderson for Miami. So 12 of 50 on that one. So a couple of years ago, just by chance, I had known this shop, but I hadn't really been there many times. I was stuck for something. I think I needed like Bowman Draft a couple of years ago. And I was calling around and I called these guys and they were like, yeah, sure, we got some. And then they gave me a price and I was like, whoa, the price was like incredible. So I went up and talked to them and they had all this product there that they just weren't moving. So I basically buy their allocation at a very slight markup for them. So, but they want to keep their allocation, James Kranichek, because they're trying to get some online stuff going on, like as far as like selling online. So usually I can get a few cases from them of everything at basically what I pay for from Topps, like maybe a 5% markup, which is still, way under the distributors. And then it's a distributor game from there. Eyes on the prize, Sandy Koufax and Chris Bubik, which is a game unto itself, man. It's like the amount of time I spend just buying this stuff, finding it, searching it, who's got this deal, who's got that deal, who's willing to cut this or do that. It's a ridiculous amount of time. I mean, I wish I got more allocation where I just got my stuff from Topps and that was it. And the other problem is Panini. I have no account with Panini. They're like impossible to get an account with. So all my Panini stuff comes through distributors or shops or, different places. Is that another gold? Is that another gold? Oh, my. We love gold. All right, here we go. What is it? For Baltimore, John Means gold. Numbered 3 of 10. That's our second gold. Driving back from Virginia Beach, stopped at every Target. Each had 1 megabox. I came home with 5. Hit nothing. Yeah, I don't know it feels like megaboxes have gone a little south lately. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the way they run. You know how it is. You have a great one, a great set, and then Wesley. There you go, bud. Nice 1 to 10. But it is really a tough game these days. Getting I mean, it's not a matter of getting it. It's just trying to get it at a price that you can, make your money back. Mondesi was upside down for no reason. Or try and make some money off. This is not my primary business, so it's not a kind of make or break thing. Obviously, I want to make some money, and I do. I'm not saying I don't, but it's not quite as important for me like it is for some guys to make a lot of money doing it. Ricky Henderson and Crochet. It's funny though, because there are certain distributors and certain shops, really. Shops are interesting. There's some different shops around the country that if you buy from, they give you some pretty good deals. But now, of course, you have to buy in cases and stuff like that. But you'd be kind of surprised how much product's out there. Joey Bart rookie. I believe that is the rookie variation. Joey Bart. Disco. So, now with the whole Fanatics thing, I mean, it's funny. A few months back, everybody was going nuts about, oh, Fanatics is, getting rid of Topps direct accounts. Like they cut their thing with blowout and this and that. And I don't know what's going on any more than anyone does. Um, but Topps direct accounts have been around for a long time. I mean, that's not, a lot of people are kind of reporting it as a new thing. It's not a new thing. Now, how they're going to do it, I really don't know. I'm hoping things will kind of stay the same. Plus, you have all these people saying, oh, Fanatics is going to get rid of all the distributors and this and that. They're not getting rid of anybody. I mean, they might go to distributing their stuff, which I think would be a huge mistake on their point. But Casey Mize rookie debut and Zach Gallen for the D-backs. Numbered 24 of 85. Now, I know Fanatics has a great website and a huge following on their website, so obviously they can do some of that. But there's so many products out there that these distributors sell. And to be honest with you, the Pokemon and Magic and all that stuff outweighs a lot of the sports. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a huge hurt to blow out or to any GTS or whoever loses those distribution rights. But they're not going anywhere. They got plenty of stuff to distribute. Oh, is he? Jeter's starting one? Really? Oh, God. Everybody's trying to get in on the game. I'll tell you what, Cody Bellinger, I can't imagine it's going to be very easy now to try and get in this game, like the break game and stuff, and be able to make money unless you have a really, really solid hookup for cards going here on out. Ryan Weathers rookie. I know the Fanatics thing and stuff is going to put some smaller guys out. It's even going to put some smaller stores out, to be honest, if you can't get it. But, I mean, you got to have the connects and you have to work them, I mean, look, some of the big guys don't. Good for them. I mean, God bless them. I wish it was that way for me, but it's not. Salvi, eyes on the prize. And for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson, a quick pitch rookie auto. No, nothing. I don't think we've gotten anything Braves yet. Nothing spectacular, anyway. But doing this late, it's fine. I had I was up at this shop where I buy a lot of cards from, and it was so, it was so funny. I got him in all kinds of trouble. So I've been paying him with PayPal for the last year. Well, I spent like $240,000 with him last year, all through PayPal friends and family. Because I know the guy, I don't care, Ichiro and Anderson Tejada, rookie, silver for Texas. So the last couple of times I went up there to pick up stuff, like usually I go up, I pick it up, I do it right on my phone, pay him whatever, 5, 10, 15 grand, whatever it is for the cards that I pick up from him. And I had noticed the last few times I went to pick up cards, it wasn't giving me the option of friends and family. So then last week I walked in and this guy, John, he just had this look on his face. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, PayPal shut my account down. I said, what? There's a Andrew Vaughn rookie. What do you mean they shut your account down? He goes, apparently we've done too much business because we did like $250,000 in business last year. He's like, I need to explain it or else I'm going to have to pay, the 3 or 4% or whatever. I was like, oh, God. So. Yaddy. But yeah, it's not I don't understand. I don't think it would help Fanatics any by cutting out distributors and stuff. I know they have this kind of thought of using their website for distribution, and don't get me wrong, I mean, every distributor out there has a kind of public site and a private, wholesale site. You know what I mean? Like if you go on Steel City, you go to one site, I go to a different site. I don't buy a lot from Steel City, but I have a business account, So I suppose maybe Fanatics is going to do that. when the time comes. There's a Jazz rookie. And for Pittsburgh, Jared Oliva rookie, numbered 2/50 for the Pirates. Mike. Yeah, Ryan, I saw you up there. What's up, bud? How you been? Okay. So we got, I don't know if anybody's in it, but the Chronicles football break is at 10:45. And then this weekend, museum, as far as the eye can see. We got museum 2 breaks Saturday, one break Sunday. Andrew Vaughn introductions and hobby. We also, I thought I was done with Series 2, and apparently I bought another case from someone, and I didn't realize. So we are doing a Series 2 break this weekend. I promise this is the last case we're going to have in. So. Alec Baum rookie. And then we got a nice Bowman mixer. LeMahieu. That 21-22 thing we've been doing with hobbies, we're doing with jumbos this weekend. So on Saturday, in between the museum breaks. So if you're a Bowman fan, check it out. So did everybody have a good holiday? No, a lot of good partying and no trouble out there? Mancini. Didn't we get one of these already? Silver Mosaic Mancini. All the kids are back to school. Oh, drove me crazy. I was going this morning. I had to go. For those of you in the restaurant game or who have been in the restaurant game, I'm sure you're all familiar with there's a Kirilov rookie. Familiar with a place called Restaurant Depot. Joey Votto, international man of mastery, and Crochet, rookie, numbered 1/85. 1/85 on the Crochet. So anyway, I had to go to the depot this morning. That's what most people call Restaurant Depot. And for the few, if any of you are not familiar with Restaurant Depot or Jetro, as some people call it, it's basically a restaurant store, like a grocery store for restaurant, right? Everything in bulk, everything, and you have to have a business license to be it's a free membership, but you have to have a business license to be able to shop there and, all that type of stuff. So we've been getting hammered all week at the cafe, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. But we've been getting killed with catering, and I'm super short-handed. I mean, I need to hire like 3 people. I can't even get anyone to apply for a job. So I had to go to the depot this morning, and I forgot that school started this week, which adds like a half hour to the ride to the depot. Like all the school zones, bus stops, this, that. Oh, God. I hate it. I mean, I'm glad the kids are back in school, but I mean, my son's a senior, so, I'm kind of past those days a little bit, but, like I got stuck behind a bus this morning. Oh, I'm going to kill something. Kyle Freeland. You know what? Let me move a little bass. Bass. My neighbor's son started preschool. Cutest kid ever. Oh, he just tugs at my heartstrings every time I see him. Bo is his name. And my son went to school from like 12 weeks old because my wife and I both work a lot. So we have this school around us called Harkham Children's Academy, and they start when they're infants, and he went there. But Bo's been home the whole time. Oliva rookie. Up until preschool. So he started school the other day. Oh my God, he's the cutest thing ever. Oh man, Ryan, I would take you in a minute, brother. I really would. I am so desperate for people. I can't. Here's the thing. Maybe somebody here can explain this to me. How are people living now without working? Evan White rookie debut. My business partner and I were talking about this the other day. Spencer Howard rookie. 26/85. Like, okay, during the pandemic, everybody was getting checks, everybody was getting unemployment, this, that, whatever. I get it. And many, many people milked it to death, and that's okay. That was your right as an American citizen to milk it as for all you could. You know, not my style, but I get it. You know, I am trying to figure out how people are making a living now because I can't even, honestly, back before the pandemic, if I put up a job at my cafes, I'd get hundreds of applications for one job. I can't. I put one up like 3 weeks ago and a single application from anybody for anything. And I'm like, how are people like physically paying their bills? Like, I don't get it. Are they all still on unemployment somehow that I don't know about? Because honestly, I want to get in on some of this. Yeah, no, I understand that. The driver thing I get. I agree with you 100% because my I've been saying this for a few years now. Max Kepler, if you have a car in this country, there's no reason for you to be unemployed. None whatsoever. Because you can drive for anybody. And you are right about that. And people make money at it. It's funny. It's funny that you say that too, because we use a service called Easy Cater. So before the pandemic, I had 9 cafes. Now I'm down to one. I actually still have the other 8, but they're all just sitting there closed. Like, and I'm never planning on opening them again, to be honest with you. But so we have our one main cafe, and we do a lot of catering, and the cafe is pretty busy. Cody Bellinger Silver. And like I said, I'm so short-handed these days, and we got crushed with catering this week. And on Wednesday, I had 8 lunch caterings, right? Well, I don't have the people to deliver it. So this company called Easy Cater that's I'm sure some of you have used it or seen it before. You go online, you find your local caterer, you order your food. It's easy, you know. We get orders from them. So they have a service, whereas if you don't have drivers, you can pay to have somebody come and pick it up and deliver it for you. So I was about to turn this person down, but then I was like, screw it. I'll just have them deliver it, you know. Ichiro, all-time greats. And no, I swear to God, no BS. The guy who showed up to pick up the food to take them was an old employee of mine from the cafe. And that's what he's a driver now. Oh, I'm sure you would, Jeremy. And you look, hey, I got nothing against that. I understand that. I'm talking about most people who didn't have issues like you had. You know what I mean? Esteban Florial, rookie for the Yanks, numbered 40 of 50. Like you that makes sense to me. I'm talking about the other 99.8% of the population who didn't get COVID, who didn't have mad complications, who just aren't working. You know. And at first, when I was putting up, I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm not offering, enough money. So, but I have it up there as between $20 and $25 an hour to work in the food service industry Monday through Friday, no nights. And I can't get a single person yeah, to apply. That's like crazy to me. I mean, usually you at least get the people with no experience whatsoever who still apply, and you're like, why are you applying to a restaurant, a kitchen? You've never worked in a kitchen in your life, you know? Yeah, I know. No one wants to work. Hey, no one wants to work. Us people who do work don't want to work. Austin Martin introduction. Pashi rookie. Like I get it, man, but guys like you. Jeremy, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the people who never had COVID, who never had complications. You know what I mean? That's unless they're just making that money last that they got during it. I don't know, maybe. Tim Anderson. Yeah, no, I know. Everyone I know in the business is shorthanded. I just feel bad. Like my cafe's been doing okay. I mean, nowhere near what we used to do, but not bad. Blake Snell, Silver Mosaic, and like I always get this mad rush from. We have this one company that they actually pay for their employees' lunch every day. They have a house account with us, so like, say they have like 25 to 30 employees. and they come in every day, and they always come in like right at the beginning, like right around 11:30, and sometimes they just crush us, and I feel so bad they have to wait because we just don't have enough people, to even take care of 25 people. Buster Posey Eyes on the prize, and Tyler Glasnow Pink. Numbered 17 of 20 on the Glasnow. It's looking for a job, and everybody says they're hiring, but no one will. It's weird. What kind of work does she do, Jeremy? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Because man, everyone I know, I mean, I've owned my own businesses for over 20 years. I know a ton of entrepreneurs and business owners, and I just hear the same thing from all of them. This one guy I know, luckily, he's got a pizza place over in Jersey that used to crush. There's a jazz rookie. He's doing okay. He's hanging in there, yachty, but he's just lucky because most of it's not his family, but a lot of people from a family work for him, so they're all still there. Um, yeah, it's tough out there right now. Yeah, that's true. Ryan, you're the level of kitchen employees nowadays is not what it used to be. That's for sure. They're not quite built for the business the way we were. Uh, Believe me, I've had guys come and say stuff to me that I'm like, what? Like, if I ever said that to one of my chefs, man, I'd have taken a pot in the side of the head. Alec Baum rookie. Shane Bieber locked in, and for Chicago, Jimmy Cordero for the White Sox. For Rich. She's a homemaker all her life. She's amazing. Oh, she's amazing. Nice. Is that what she's trying to do? Like find a job in a kitchen? Southwest Ohio. I'm trying to think if I know anybody out there. I have to think about that. Dude, I'm glad you're doing better, man. That's it's an amazing thing that you pulled through that. Joey Bart rookie again. Um, that's crazy, dude. I can't even imagine. I had COVID. Um, maybe 6 months ago or so. But it was nothing compared to it's like a head cold for a few days. No, nothing severe. Which Kirilov. When you hear stories like yours, man, it's amazing that you pulled through that. Josh Fleming, rookie for Tampa, number 2 of 50. Devers on it. We got one box to go. Let's see what we can find, my friend. Tampa is Mike. All right, last pack of box 4. O'Brien, rookie. Jeff McNeil, disco, baby. Hospitality, some sort, yeah. Maybe hotels. Well, again, see, that's hotels a weird industry because you don't know if people are traveling or not. I mean, I know more people are, but see, the problem with my cafes are in office buildings. Okay, I was a restaurant chef for 30 yada yada years. Um, but I've owned this company now for 7 years, I guess it is. But we're an office building, so you talk about like the worst place to have a food establishment in an office building during this pandemic. That's and luckily, like I said, we have a really field vision Bill Mazeroski. Cool card. It's hard to see, but it's a cool card. Nola. So, like, besides the fact that the food business was already tough during the pandemic, the fact that we were in an office building, like, when the pandemic had first started, we went from being open, running, doing our thing. Now, the year before the pandemic, we did 4.3 million in sales as a company. And I just did my taxes for 2021. I did like 170,000 in 2021. Nick Nider rookie, like it's absurd. But we literally went from just like everyone being open one day to basically being closed the next week. But I was sitting home for like the first 6 months during the pandemic. And I know that there were a few people coming to the office building because we had a very big, so Willie McCovey all time greats. We had a very big, what the hell is that? What's the word I'm trying to think of? Website company in our building. And they had to have people there for, just to keep an eye on the servers, like even just a few people. So, like 6 months into the pandemic, I said to my business partner, why don't we just go in? Like, I needed something to do. I was bored. Eyes on the prize, Soto and Mad Bum for the D-backs. 66 of 85 for Rich. Throw a plate up for it. Oh yeah. Yeah, plating up for 2,200. Yeah, that is crazy. I've done that type of stuff, man. Valley Forge Convention Center. We did 6,000 sit down one time. It was ridiculous. It took us hours to plate that food. What was I saying? Oh, so I just kind of said to my partner, like, why don't we just go in? You know, I mean, even if we're feed, and I swear to God, DeGrom, the first like 6 months we fed maybe 5 people a day. But it didn't matter. I mean, the place was sitting there. We weren't doing anything, you know, and I figured they'd appreciate it, you know, like the few people that had to be there. And I'd say it worked out in the long run because they did. A lot of them, when people started to come back, were like, oh, it's so awesome that you guys were open. Like, well, the hell else am I going to do? Sit at home, do nothing, you know? But still, we're only Mickey Moniak rookie. Where my place is, it's in an office park, and there's 6 buildings in the office park. And before the pandemic, I had 2 cafes in there. Now I have one, and maybe 40% of the office park is full on a good day. I'd say it's probably closer to 25%. Alec Baum rookie, got a nice auto coming up. Nate Pearson rookie debut, and for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson a rookie. Quick pitch auto, very nice. Leon, there you go, nice hit, man. Not a bad hit for a $6 spot. It was a coma, ventilator, dialysis, ECMO, a lot of surgeries. 10th of my right lung. My God, Jeremy. Jeremy, can I ask how old you are? I mean, were you, I mean, are you you're not an older guy, are you? I mean, that's what's so weird about COVID. Like, you know, in the beginning, they were trying to figure out, is it a blood type thing? Is it like certain people, certain blood types were getting worse, or this and that. But it seems so like random, you know, how my sister who lives in New York City, she had like 9 people in her building die from it in the first months, like when New York got hit real hard in the beginning. Machado. Yeah, we can give it one of those right there. That Dylan Carlson, little fire, little Cardinals fire. Like I don't know. It seems like so random because believe me, I know guys cure law for. I know guys who had COVID who probably should have like physically weren't in the best shape or had other underlying conditions and they were fine. You know. And then I know another guy who was completely healthy, 3250, got COVID and almost killed him. It's insane. Well, dude, I'm glad. I'm sorry you went through all that, but I'm glad you made it through the other side. And that's, I suppose, what's most important in the end. I know it might not. I'm sure it didn't feel that way when you were going through it, man. But God bless you, dude. That's awesome. 37, middle age. Crazy. Like, I don't know. It's nuts. My father-in-law passed away right at the beginning of COVID. Vaughn rookie, and they said it wasn't. There's a Jonathan India for Cincinnati rookie disco. Um, but I got to be honest. I don't know how much they really knew about it at that point. I mean, he was older, sickly. I mean, it's not. If it was, it wasn't hard to take him out. I know that sounds kind of horrible the way I said it, but and they didn't say it was that, but like looking back at it, I really wonder if it wasn't COVID that took him out in the long run. They just weren't even sure yet. They want to keep the city down and controlled. It's yeah, I don't know. I don't have a I'm not as I don't really have an opinion on it one way or the other. I mean, I have an opinion, but Shogo Silver Mosaic. I know people get crazy about it and this and that. I am all for what makes people feel most comfortable. Like I have no problem wearing a mask if you want to wear a mask. Like I'm not in the mood to fight with anyone over something like that. And if you don't want to, I'm cool with that too. Like my wife still does. My wife wears a mask everywhere, and I got to be honest. My wife probably will for the rest of her life, and she might in the long run be the smart one out of the two of us. I don't. But if I went someplace and somebody asked me to put it on, I'd put it on without a problem. It wouldn't bother me. Max Kepler and there's a nice Sandy Koufax all-time greats. Number 17 of 85. Really, Rich? Oh, I didn't know that, Rich. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Now, I mean, not that it matters, but like, Rich, did your dad have underlying conditions? Did he have? Was he over? Was he heavier? Did he have breathing problems? Did he have? Was there anything along those lines that? Because I mean, some people I've known who've got really sick have been some of the healthiest people I know, and I know some other guys who, honestly, I think could go any day, and they get it and they're like, yeah, I'm fine. I feel like my head's a little stuffy. JT Real Muta, like, and these are guys who I think could go on any day. you know? Jeez. It seems to me, or it seemed to me, I mean, I know it's still going on. Like when it comes on, when people get really sick from it, it comes on really hard, really fast. Kyle Freeland for Colorado. Matt Silver. He was diabetic, but otherwise healthy. Yeah. I like it. It seemed that the few people I know that got very sick, and some of them I didn't know well. I just knew it like through my sister and stuff. The people died in her building. And she lives in Manhattan, like in a high rise. And so, I mean, it's not like there's like 12 people and 9 of them died. I mean, a lot of people live in these buildings, but it seemed like the few people that I knew and the few people she told me about, it's like people were okay, a little sick, this and that. But then when they got bad really fast, like took a real quick turn. I don't know if that was your experience, Jeremy, but Framber Valdez, disco. Oh no, Chris, I agree with you. I want normalcy too. I want everyone to just be cool with each other. Like some people get so crazy about this stuff. And I'm like, like I don't know. I got other things in my life to get crazy about. Michael Brantley for Houston to 4 of 85. Look, I take away no one's right to say their peace of mind and all those things. I get no problem with that. I have no problem politically. What side of the fence you're on? That's why we're Americans. You have the right to do that. But some people get such a venom up about them. Sometimes I'm like, wow, dude, like you get this upset about this. Like they were talking here about possibly making the kids wear a mask for the first 5 days of school, which I don't know that was necessary, but it wasn't really the worst idea ever. I mean, Tucker Davidson, rookie for Atlanta. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, not just for COVID, but for whatever. You don't know where these kids have been. Yeah, I mean, and of course they shot it down and they were like, what do you think? I was like, well, I don't care. It's fine. like, I mean, but yeah, normalcy would be nice. But the unfortunate of it is I don't think things are ever going to be normal again. a mass defining thing, especially for this younger generation. Austin Martin and Carlson rookie. Like my son has been in high school during this whole thing, and it has been just crazy for some of these guys, some of these kids. I mean, I literally know kids who are like have no interest in going back to school or, I mean, luckily my son did pretty well through it. I mean, he's, got his head on straight, but I understood at the same time. I mean, you're basically home for 2 years. Like, and I mean, not that it was any easier for people, the younger kids, because they had to teach them and this and that. That was a whole different nightmare. But I think for some of these teenagers, it was like, well, what the hell am I doing? So I'm all with you for normalcy. I just don't know that we'll ever have it again. Hey, some people like that way. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me. I'm glad you guys could join this break because if you weren't here in the beginning, I was explaining it was a break that wasn't even supposed to happen. So hopefully you guys got some good cards for some cheap spots tonight. I am putting a hit recap together. That's my wife and son watching football downstairs screaming, if you hear them in the back. But I do want to thank everyone. I could not do this without you guys. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Shook my buddy's hand and boom. Really? Well, what's funny, Jeremy? A lot of people got COVID at the National in Atlantic City. A lot. Like thousands and thousands of people. And like I said, I've had booster shots and all that. Plus, I actually had it some months back. But I got sick at the National, but I didn't get COVID. I just got like a bad flu, which I always found kind of weird too. Like, because when I came back and found out that so many people got it at the National, then I was like, right, wrong place, wrong time. That's crazy, dude. Well, I'm glad you're better, man. I know that's a horrible thing to go through, and I'm sorry you went through it, but I'm glad you came out the other side, bro. All righty. Let's go over some cards. Check it out. Yeah, Jeremy. Thanks for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Hit recap for 2021 Mosaic Baseball Quick Pitch 5-box break number 10. I did get an extra box since I was buying it to throw in the free break. So we will see another one of these when we do the free break in a few weeks. All right. Bunch of stuff I pulled out that will put in top loaders, I'm sure. Kirilloff, Carlson, mostly rookies. Cabrian, Tucker. Just kind of go through them. Blake Snell, Mancini, Jazz, Kirilloff, Voight Silver, Kirilloff, Disco rookie. All right, other stuff. Joey Bart, Disco rookie variation. Silvers of Fleming, Tejada, Bellinger, and Freeland. There's a Jonathan India rookie. I'm not sure if that's a variation or not. I have to double check that. But either way, India rookie Disco. Mosaic of Didi and Shogo. Blues to 85 of Rendon, Realmuto, Houck. Let's put this guy back here. Gallon, Spencer Howard. Blues to 5th. No, these are to 85 also. 85. Yeah, they're all to 85. All right. Hendrick, Crochet, Bumgardner, Koufax, Brantley. Those are all to 85. Poiples to 50, right? Yeah. Purples of Lewis, Tucker, Anderson, Oliva, Esteban Florial rookie. Josh Fleming. Josh Fleming twice. Look at that. You got two. Only 48 to go. You'll have them all. For Tampa, pink. Glasnow to 20. And then we had 2 to 10. 2 golds to 10. Casey Mize rookie for Detroit, number 10 of 10. And John Means for Baltimore, numbered 3 of 10. And then our autographs, Nico for the Cubbies. Heath Hombre for Cleveland. Tyler Stevenson, rookie for Cincinnati. Jimmy Cordova for the White Sox. And, of course, Dylan Carlson, a rookie for the Cardinals. Nice hit there. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes for Chronicles. Otherwise, we'll be here Saturday, Sunday this week. Tons of museum, Bowman, Series 2. Hope you guys can join us. Have a great night. Hit that like and subscribe on your way out the door, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.